Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and Merry Christmas out there. This is, of course, Christmas Eve on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Christmas on Thursday. A lot of bowl games going through. A lot of holiday cheer out there, JJ. We welcome everyone in here to the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz, a festive Auburn Blitz.
Festive.
On today's show.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for being with us today. A lot to talk about, as always. The transfer portal is always ever present in our minds. As we see so many, the numbers are piling up for the guys heading out and across every team, really, in America in college football. But especially, this is an Auburn-centric show, obviously. So we'll talk about some of these. Alex Golish comes in, and every time you take a new job, JJ, it always they make it look like the best version, of course, with any job.
Sure.
But when you take that job, there are always some things where you look at it and go, not really what I bargained for. Maybe Alex Golish it was the whole point about, hey, if we keep T.J. Durkin, maybe we can keep this roster together. Turns out maybe that's not
right.
The case. So we'll talk about this and maybe some of the things that he's dealing with. Obviously, the playoff games from this past week went about the way maybe a lot of us thought they were going to. I think I'll give you credit. You said James Madison will be down 3 touchdowns by the half.
Yeah.
It was more than that.
Yeah.
But,
we're past the point now of any argument
yeah,
for a group of 6 to be in the playoffs. We're past the point.
This got to stop.
Yeah.
It really, it doesn't, it's not good.
There's no argument other than, let's just be nice to the little guy. That's the argument, and that's not a strong argument.
Right. But those other 2 games, pretty good. But kind of weird. I don't know, the Miami-Texas A&M game. I don't really know what to say about that.
If you had told me going in the weekend that Miami beats A&M by 7 and Alabama beats Oklahoma by 10, I'd go, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
How we got there
Strange.
in both games, a whole other can of worms.
Kind of a reverse of what happened against Alabama and Oklahoma the first time.
Yeah.
Oklahoma outgains Alabama by 100 yards, but throws a pick 6 and pretty costly and kind of
2 field goals.
Misses a couple of so it was a kind of a strange game. But nonetheless, we'll talk about these games. Auburn had a basketball game against Purdue as well. Didn't go too well.
Did not go well.
Auburn has faced 4 really good teams, maybe the 4 best teams in the country. And they have gotten hammered by 3 of them, and they've lost by 1 point to Houston. So this team is just not built to be a great team. They could be a good team, and I don't. Maybe they can go 500 in the league. We'll see. I think that's got to be the goal, really, at this point, if you're being reasonable. So we'll see. But nonetheless, some breaking news as we just come on the show.
Yeah.
Byron Brown
Yes.
from South Florida intends to enter the portal.
Two things have happened in the last 48 hours or so that are the least surprising things that I've heard in a long time.
And Ashton Daniels has declared his intention to enter the portal.
And I think you and I talked about that last week. Byron Brown is going to come to Auburn.
It seems likely.
You can book that. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And Ashton Daniels is not going to stay. We talked about that last week. There's no reason for Ashton Daniels to stay, even if Golich says, "Hey, I'll give you a fair competition," whatever. Ashton Daniels has one more year. Byron Brown has one more year.
Right.
One of those guys, if they both stay at Auburn, is going to lose their last year of eligibility. So they're not both going to be at Auburn. Alex Golich is, you've got a quarterback at South Florida who just gave you a 3,000, 1,000-yard season. You're going to bring him with you. That's going to happen. And then the question left is, how does Deuce Knight feel about that?
Well, it depends on how much you're willing to offer him, and how bad do you want him to stay? Do you think he is the future? Are you willing to? Because
That's really the question. I think we get off the mark sometimes because we just go, well, how much are you willing to pay him? Well, if there's a school out there going, hey man, just start for us first game.
Yeah.
It's not about I'm offering $1 more than they are. You know what I mean? It's the opportunity cost is important as well.
Sure. You're building a roster. You got to manage your money.
That's
how
right.
much you're willing to sink into him. And do you see him as the legitimate future? Does he have the skills to fit your offense? All these kind of things. It appears that that's the case, but we'll see. Let's go to the Mortgage Pro, Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro hotline for the first time. Hey, Mylan, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mylan.
Man,
How you
I
doing?
tell you what, I am ready for 2025 to be over with. It's been a terrible year. Lost Hulkamania, lost Ozzy, lost Greg Biffle in the plane crash the other day. Had to put my dog down December 8th.
Lord.
And last week, my mom's standard poodle, was killed in its yard by pit bulls. This has been a rough year, but I'm ready for it to be over with. I want to talk a little bit about the transfer portal. I called last week, and said some of these guys that they need to go.
Yeah.
This is a situation where you got a lot of me guys on the team, I think. You got to get rid of them. This is I know Auburn fans don't want to hear it, but we've been 5-7, 5-7, 6-7. I mean, guys, what are we holding on to? A rebuild is necessary. Yes, sure, there's some talented guys on this team, but if they don't buy into the new coach's idea, what good is it? And I will say this. Kalen DeBoer lost a lot of players when he first came in, and look where he's at now. Mike Elko, same situation. Made the playoffs year 2. It's not the sky is not falling. The portal works both ways. Auburn fans need to calm down. They need to quit clicking on all these clickbait articles and all these doom gloom, because that's how these guys get paid. They get paid by selling you this terrible news. I mean, I had a buddy, he worked in the news, and that's why he quit working the news, because he said it was depressing. They didn't want to hear feel-good stories. It didn't sell. What sold was the sad stories. And I can see that, and I see that in the sports world where we always just got to have the negative instead of the positive, guys. And I'll end with this. How much did Vegas pay that punter for OU? My Lord, the guy has played perfect all year. And then biggest game of the year, had a rough night there. I'll hang up and listen, War Eagle. And like I said, the sky's not falling, guys.
Appreciate it, War Eagle. Yeah.
Yeah. To Mylan's point, you and I talked about this when the coaching change was going on. You're going to lose players in a coaching change. Mm-hmm. It was never to me. It was never realistic to say, well, we're going to keep this roster dead. No, you're not. You're not. Any coaching change anywhere. I mean, especially when you got a program that's coming off of the losing seasons, fourth coach in 6 years. There's an instability factor, right?
Yep.
And so if you want to go, he mentioned DeBoer. You want to go back to when DeBoer comes in for Saban. No more stable program in the country than what Saban had. And they still lost 28 players in the portal. 28 portaled out, and that was after the main portal guys had already gone. So there was only a couple of places you could go get guys from.
Right.
So, it's just coaching changes are hard. You're going to lose players. And the new coach has to establish his, in-house brand, right? And before you can put something out on the field to establish his brand.
Yeah.
So,
and look, let's be perfectly honest here. There's only about 3 or 4 starters that are that have already entered the portal. There'll be more, I would imagine, but most of these guys are backups, and guys that haven't proven themselves. Even some of the ones that people are bemoaning, you look at it and you're like, yeah, the name is big, the production, not so much.
Sometimes that's opportunity too. Like, and Antonio Coleman's going to be a sought-after player. I mean, that's a talented D lineman. Amaris Williams is going to be a sought-after edge rusher.
Amaris Williams will be sought after. Yeah.
Obviously Jay Crawford's going to be a sought after. I think DeAndre Carter's going to be a sought after.
K and Lee.
So I mean, Malcolm Simmons is going to be a sought after player. So there's guys who, and you look at Malcolm Simmons, you go, well, he hasn't really put up huge numbers. Well, of course not. Nobody did. The offense has sucked for 3 years.
This is true.
No, who's put up big numbers? Has Cam Coleman put up big numbers? If he did, I missed it.
Yeah.
So it's that level of, I still want talented guys. And if they haven't been allowed to produce to their potential yet, as a coach, I still think I can pull it out.
Yeah. Because our first break here on the Auburn Blitz, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top-quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Is here. Glenn Smith's closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations, as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing, plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. We are brought to you each and every day by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big, no job is too small. Commercial or residential, for all your needs, give them a call today. And Sensagreen, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensagreen. We are talking about, and again, this is kind of a laid-back week. It is, Christmas week. Talking about the transfer portal, it is spinning we seem every day it seems like a few more guys trickle into it. But the latest, of course, would be Ashton Daniels, and that is a big one because that's going to frame, what Auburn's quarterback room looks like, and that's the most important position on the football field.
And here's the good news to fill out the quarterback room if you need it. Mm-hmm. TJ Finley is applying for a 7th year with the NCAA to play at his 7th school in 7 years.
Yeah. That this is what it's come to.
Surely, surely this is one of those where you go, look, no.
Yeah.
You have no basis for a 7th year.
Some lawyer somewhere.
Yes.
is on the case.
Even worse, there's going to be a team somewhere that goes, that guy.
Yeah, we need that guy for sure. But anyway, this was an article, and for all of you out there that have it, I would suggest you go read it to Auburn Undercover. I know everybody doesn't have a subscription there, but basically, Nathan, what is it? I think Nathan King, he breaks down like basically some of the difficulties that, and some of like what's going on right now. It would be happening, like you said, with any coach.
That's right.
Anytime you have a transition like this, but the money situation is maybe as big a part of this as anything else, because of what Auburn is losing on the offensive side of the ball. Offensive line. We may have to have an entirely new offensive line. Mm-hmm. That costs money in the portal.
You're going to have 2 new corners.
You got to have 2 new corners. You got to have a tight end. You got to have
an edge guy.
An edge guy. There's a lot that Auburn has got to go to the portal to get to replace. So that now you're going to offer Cam Coleman what he wants.
I think Cam Coleman's going to be in the highest paid receiver in the country. Obviously, is Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah,
and he's sitting around 4. If you want maybe a comparative, Ryan Williams his value is like 2.7. So I would think that Cam Coleman would be somewhere in the $3 million range.
Yeah. So Cam Coleman, you're going to offer him to be competitive. Deuce Knight, Jeremiah Cobb, you'd like to keep, I think. Mm-hmm. But there are certain pieces that you'd like. But when you say, well, you got a $30 million roster, you got a $25 million roster, that sounds like a lot. But then you start, dividing it up, and then what's left, you got a lot of pieces to figure out, and a lot of that's on offense. Mm. So maybe if you can keep, the defense together with that would keeping DJ Durkin, that would help. You already got Xavier Atkins. That's good.
Yep.
That's a really good piece. You can build around that. But there's so much on offense, and this is a new offense. This is the Alex Golesh offense. He wants to bring in, and he wants to do it the way that he wants to do it. And I think that's great. There was somebody texted me, I think there was a quote he put out, the most dangerous phrase in all of college football is, we've always done it this way.
Yeah.
Good. We brought him in to be something different. We brought him in to change to change the way we're doing things, because whatever we're doing, it ain't working.
Right.
So let him. I'm all aboard. I just hope that everybody in the administration and the boosters and the NIL people let him do that, and just and there's not any kind of who
is the GM in the situation?
I can't remember what his name is, but he brought him in new.
He came in with Golesh?
He came in with Golesh.
Okay, I'm telling you guys now that personnel director, GM, whatever you want to call him, is the most important piece of the puzzle right now for major college football, because if they're doing their job right, they know what the coach wants, and they're building the roster around what the coach wants, in a way that makes sense financially.
I know a lot of people were upset with when Will Redmond, because they really liked him when he left. But I'm like, you can't. Like you said, you got to be on the same page with those two guys.
Summerall took his guy to Florida. Golesh brings his guy to Auburn. When DeBoer came to Alabama, he brought his guy from Washington. Then
it's a package deal.
There's a trust level there. This guy knows the players I want.
Warsaw is his name.
Knows how to evaluate what I want, and knows how to build it within a structure that works for us.
Yeah.
you've got to have that. You've got to have a head coach. I'm not sure that. I think Hugh Freeze liked to go big game hunting in recruiting, but I'm not sure that he was like building a roster strategically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. All right, we got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after these messages.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
This is Kathy Holmes with Preparatory Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in Central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. Go and check out their website, steaksnwine.com. Just the letter N, steaksnwine.com. On Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn. The food is absolutely tremendous. The people are wonderful. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what their hours are this week. I'm assuming they'll be probably closed for Christmas Eve and
Great
Christmas
place to
Day.
get that Christmas Eve steak, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They got a wide selection of wine. I know a lot of people indulge in the spirits during the holidays.
Yes.
And rightly so.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little eggnog.
There you go. But go and check them out one day, especially in the new year. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. All right, JJ, Alabama and Oklahoma, this was a kind of a strange game. Alabama, 260 total yards, 28 yards rushing, 2 of 12 on third down, and 4 penalties for 46 yards, and yet they win 34-24.
Interestingly, 248 of that 260 yards came in the last 3 quarters. They had 12 yards at the end of the first quarter.
Not good.
So if you take that average and you add that up, it would have been somewhere around 320, right? So, it was one of those things where it was that it's like rewatching a horror movie where the one thing you didn't want to happen against Oklahoma on the road was to get bad field position early, and it happened over. I think Alabama's first 3 drives all started inside their own 20, and a couple of them inside the 15. That's just not a recipe for success against a hostile road crowd and that defense. So I felt like Alabama was back in it when it was 17-7. They had a 9-play, 75-yard drive, kind of flipped the field position, calmed the nerves a little bit. Brooks made an unbelievable effort to get in the end zone. And when it was 17-7, I kind of felt like, okay, they can get back in this. 17-10, I'm like, okay, they're pretty much back in this. And then the interception, and look, I've said some bad words about Kane Womack in the last 2 years. Take them all back. Because he talked about that play after the game. They baited Mateer into that throw because they showed him zero cover, man coverage with 8 men up at the line of scrimmage. But right before the ball was snapped, you see the free safety bail, and they go into cover 2. So the corner, instead of being man-to-man, which is why the receiver took off running, he's thinking, I just got to beat this guy. Instead of that, the corner crashes in that flat. And so the receiver is actually the one that misread it, and then Mateer throws it out in the flat thinking his receiver is going to cut the route off, and there's Xavier Brown standing there.
Yep.
When it was 17-17, I felt like Alabama was going to win the game.
Oh, yeah.
All the momentum,
Sure. Mylan mentioned you had Oklahoma was up 17-0. I believe they had the ball. Up 17-0, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was 17-7.
17-7.
Okay, yeah. That's when, you had a drop pass that would have been a first down. That would have been probably at least in field goal range. If not, they get a touchdown. This
is where, in the college game, we criticize the receiver for not making that catch.
Yeah.
In the pro game, they'd be criticizing the quarterback because they expect the quarterback to understand that's not a wide receiver. That's a running back.
Right.
Running backs aren't used to being 30 yards downfield, running full speed with a DB on their tail and making that catch right here. So you get a drop when, I'm telling you, Mateer could have run for 20 yards on that play.
Oh, yeah, he could have, no doubt. But you had that play, then you had the punter just dropping the football. I don't know if I've seen that before. Yeah. You see that on blooper reels.
Yeah.
But you hadn't seen that in a while. But
and then the best place kicker in the conference misses 2.
Yeah.
One of them's a chip shot. The other one was 51, which is well within his range. He leaves it 10 yards short.
It was a strange game. Special teams were, as I said, an abomination.
Yes.
In some of these games. That they were just not the Miami Texas A&M
Same
game.
thing in Miami. How many field goals Miami missed?
Terrell,
3?
it's terrible.
Was it 3 they missed or 2?
They were several missed and one was blocked.
Right.
I think Texas A&M had one blocked. Miami missed 2, I think.
And unfortunately, you know, I think too much of this game, and Miami was right in doing this because I think this is what they wanted defensively. But the whole game was put on Marcel Reed's shoulders, and he's not there yet. He's very talented, but he's not there to carry you to a win in a playoff game.
Right. You can't turn it over 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
He threw 2 picks.
Threw 2 picks. Yeah. Didn't play terrible, but didn't play great. Miami rushing the ball for 175 yards. That was a big surprise in the game, and only scoring 10 points.
Yeah.
Doing that. So, but how that just – the wind was such a big factor in the game. Was that like I guess it was windy everywhere.
It was windy everywhere, yeah.
But I never seen it quite have that kind of, because there was some field goal. I will say in that game there were some field goals that went up, and it was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was moving all over.
Yeah.
It was moving all over the place.
And, you know, that's fair. You can't.
Yeah.
Wind does affect kicks.
True. Ole Miss and Tulane went about the same way it did the first time.
Yeah. Almost exactly.
Almost
45-10 first time, 41-10 this time.
The numbers looked like it was close, but it was not close. Same in the J&M.
The JMU game, though, I mean, I know they put up 34 points, but most of that was in the second half against 2s and 3s.
It was like 36-3 or something at the half. It was not close.
No, this was not. Don't look. Oh, they put up 500 yards of offense against Oregon's 3s. You know.
Yeah. Oh well. And
Well,
like you say,
how much better?
something's got to change.
Who you got in the final game in your bracket?
I hadn't done.
Did you fill out a bracket?
No, I did not.
I did a bracket.
They didn't even know they were doing brackets now.
Well, I mean,
brackets
I
now?
just filled one out for my own edification.
I
had Georgia and Oregon in my final bracket.
Georgia and Oregon.
I had Georgia beating
Okay.
Oregon in the final.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that when we come back a little bit. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
You know all about the 12 Days of Christmas, but what about the 12 Days of Dixie? We're giving away 12 of this year's hottest holiday gifts. Just go to facebook.com/Dixie Electric Plumbing Air and comment on the daily prize post using the hashtag 12 Days of Dixie, and you're automatically entered to win. The winner's name is posted on Facebook the following day with the opportunity to enter daily. The 12 Days of Dixie is going on right now.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust.
They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and JJ here with you. Just a couple of more segments left in today's show. 256-234-6221 if you'd like to give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. What do you think about the playoffs? What do you think about Auburn and their roster retention or lack thereof? You thought you mentioned it. You asked me the question. Indiana and Georgia, I think.
Indiana and Georgia.
That's who I got.
Okay. I think I like Indiana. I mean, how can you not?
It's a great story.
It's an awesome story, and I think they'll be like America's team in this thing, right?
No doubt.
But the reason I give Alabama a chance and Oregon a better chance of beating Indiana is because the one advantage I think Alabama will have in the game, the one area where they have an advantage, same thing with Oregon, is a bigger cluster of top-end raw talent.
No doubt.
So if that's the case and your big-time talented guys can make big-time plays, I think that gives you, if it's a grinded-out game, Indiana wins the game by 2 scores. If you're going to grind it out, Indiana's going to beat you because they're not going to make mistakes. They're going to run the ball. They're going to play defense. If you're going to grind it out with them, you're going to get beat. But if you've got some guys with some serious speed and ability and you can get them making big plays, that I think you've got a chance. That's why I like Oregon. I've got Georgia and Oregon in mind.
Okay. Let's break it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Miami and Ohio State. Obviously, if Miami plays like they did against Texas A&M, they're going to run into a better defense in Ohio State.
Yes.
That could be problems.
And a better offense, too. I think Miami's got a lot of really good dudes on that team, a lot of talented people.
Yeah.
I don't trust Mario Cristobal in big games like
No.
this. So, now, interestingly, Ohio State, Brian Hartline leaves, and Ryan Day will take over the play calling. I don't know how much of a difference that'll make. Obviously, that's how Ryan Day made his bones, was calling plays.
True.
So, I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but he'll be calling the plays in the game. So, but I like Ohio State there.
Oregon and Texas Tech. This one may be the most entertaining game of the
big
of
test,
the bunch.
I think, for Texas.
Sure.
Texas Tech. Are you for real or not? I can't tell you by watching what you did in the Big 12 because the Big 12 stinks.
It does.
I can't tell you how good you really are. I think you're good, but how good? So
I'd expect a lot of points.
I'm expecting points, and I'm expecting an Oregon win.
Okay. Ole Miss and Oregon. Ole Miss,
Georgia.
Ole Miss and Georgia, I should say.
Georgia should get the win. They got the win before in Athens. It was tight up until the fourth quarter. So, and again, I think Ole Miss will score points, and Charlie Weiss is still calling the plays. I just think Georgia right now, the way they've played in the last month, to me, they're the best team in the country that I've seen in the last month. I think Kirby's got them right where he wants them.
Yeah, Sugar Bowl there in New Orleans. So, and then Alabama and Indiana in the Rose Bowl out in Pasadena.
I'm going to throw this out there. They're out in Pasadena in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
On the 100th anniversary of Alabama's first national championship team in the Rose Bowl in 1926.
1926. I remember it well.
That's right. The Dothan Antelope, Johnny Mack Brown. The ghost of Johnny Mack Brown show up in Pasadena. Alabama slings it all over the yard and somehow pulls out a miraculous win.
Okay.
That's what I think.
All right. Slings it all over the yard.
I think to win this game, I think Ty Simpson's got to throw it 40.
Not running the ball. I get they're just not going to run the ball. I mean, that this is a fact. If you're going to win it, you got to sling it to win it.
And Indiana's got good defensive linemen and good pass rushers, but not at the level of Oklahoma.
No.
Not at the level of Georgia. Not at the. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
If Alabama and I will
say this: they did to Ohio State what nobody has done to them all year long.
And I still wonder about that game because there were a lot of things in that game didn't make sense to me.
Okay.
How Ohio State played so bad offensively. It's kind of like they did in the Michigan game the year before. Sometimes I wonder if they just go blank upstairs. But I thought Alabama found some time for Simpson in the second half of that game with Oklahoma. Tightened up the pass protection a little bit, and he was able to hit some throws.
Yeah.
So I think if they can protect him against Indiana,
it will not be a big upset if Alabama wins that game by any means.
Well, it's a 7-point underdog. It'd be pretty big.
Not in my mind. Not a big upset. No. I don't think anybody in the country thinks that it would be a big upset, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, we got one final segment on the way right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sense Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sense Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sense Green.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Monday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there joining us today. Again, Auburn falls to Purdue over the weekend. Purdue, a very good team, 11-1 now on the season, 88-60 over Auburn. Again, Auburn's played 4 teams that are really, really good. I think maybe probably the 4 best teams in the country: Houston, Arizona, Purdue, and who does the other one did I say? Michigan. You know, you play these games and you start. Bruce Pearl set up this schedule, and that's all fine and good. And Stephen's just kind of been saddled with it. But you do the best you can, and I think Auburn has got some. I think they're a decent team. I think they fell out of the top 25 this week, but nonetheless, I think they look like a tournament team. They look like about an 8 or 9. Maybe a 10 seed, something like that.
You've got to see how it develops going forward. But
Yeah.
You've got a theme now that you know you've got to address. And, and there it is again in the Purdue game. 40 points in the paint for Purdue, 20 for Auburn.
Getting killed in the paint.
15 second chance points for Purdue, 5 for Auburn. So right now, not only do you not have dominant bigs, you don't have bigs that are playing well.
Right.
And so that's something that, you got to continue to work on during the year. You got to get better in the paint.
And if you don't shoot the ball extremely well from outside, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And you can't have 5 points from Tahad Pettiford.
Right.
That
And that's been
your
a
guy.
reoccurring thing. Like, I don't know what that is about.
I don't. I'm not sure anybody does.
Yeah.
And I believe most of all Stephen Pearl doesn't know what quite that is.
And Tahad Pettiford. Right?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Overton has 22, though. He leads. And Keyshawn Hall, he's going to give you – it seems like he's going to be the consistent guy. He has been forever. So Auburn takes on Queens on the 29th at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then SEC season begins. Auburn opens up at Georgia. They get A&M coming in, and they get Arkansas coming in. So it's going to be a test. Georgia's played, pretty well.
Those are all 3 winnable games.
I would
Arkansas
think
being the toughest of those.
I would think.
But Arkansas is not off to a great start this year.
No.
So, all 3 of those winnable games, you get off to a 3-0 start in conference, you feel pretty good.
Don't feel bad about it. The Idaho Potato Bowl today, JJ.
Yeah.
Washington State and Utah State.
I'll be glued to it.
They will begin at 1 o'clock. Have you watched any bowl games besides the playoffs?
I watched the Troy and Jack State game.
That was not a bad game.
It was a good game. Of course, I'm a Troy grad, so
That's right.
I was rooting on my boys there, so
That's the only one you've watched.
That's the only one I've watched.
There've been some blowouts, but there've also been some pretty entertaining ones. So it's kind of a wash.
We talked about a couple of coaching additions out there. Texas bringing Will Muschamp back.
How about that?
And Bobby Petrino is now the new offensive coordinator at North Carolina for Bill Belichick.
I mean, the combination of those two, it's full of personality.
Yeah,
that's for sure. So Will Muschamp,
keep an eye on that pretty girlfriend of his.
Yeah, really. That's good. If he offers you a motorcycle ride, turn it down.
The answer's no.
Happy birthday today, Connie Mack,
manager of the Black Sox.
I don't think he was maybe he was, but he Hall of Famer. He went to the World Series many times. The all-time, he managed more games, JJ. He has more wins, and he has more losses than anybody else in Major League history.
Wow.
As a manager. Connie Mack. Barbara Billingsley.
No, Kid Gleason was the man.
Kid Gleason, okay.
Yeah.
Barbara Billingsley.
Oh, yeah. Dallas?
No. Mother of Beaver the Cleaver.
June Cleaver. Yeah.
And also speaks jive.
That she does, yes.
Gene Rayburn, host of the Match Game. Hawkshaw Hawkins.
All right, what was his big song? He had a big one.
Call Lonesome 77203.
Okay.
Also, he died in the plane crash with
Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline.
Yeah.
Steve Carlton, one of the great left-handers of all time. 4-time Cy Young winner. Diane Sawyer, 60 Minutes. Yeah. Steve Garvey, maybe should be in Hall of Fame. No. Probably. Maurice Gibb and Robin Gibb, both twins, obviously. Luther Campbell.
2 Live Crew.
You remember when that was a thing?
Oh, do I remember when it was a thing? Yeah.
Ray Fines and Jordan Sparks. Megan Trainor, apparently, I only know her from the commercial, but apparently she's
all about that bass.
She's all about that bass. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for being with us. He's JJ. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.